is on MagicT. So MagicT is a waveguide T which is a combination of E-plane T and a H-plane T. So in previous video we have seen E-plane T and H-plane T, where E-plane T and H-plane T are 3-port waveguides. One is series arm, one is having series arm and another one is having parallel arm, or otherwise we can call sum arm or difference arm. So the same concept has been used in MagicT, as MagicT is combination of E-plane T and H-plane T. See here, so this is the configuration of MagicT, which is having four ports: E-plane arm, H-plane arm and 2 collinear arms. The MagicT is a 4-port waveguide which gives the outputs based on the configuration what we have defined over here. So E-plane arm is always in perpendicular, as because E flux lines are in parallel manner. The flux lines, electric flux lines are always perpendicular, and so the perpendicular arm is termed as E arm. It is parallel to the electric flux line. H arm is on the plane, along the plane, because magnetic flux lines are present along the plane, that is over the horizontal plane. So here over the H arm is configured in the plane parallel to magnetic flux lines. This is what the concept behind this. And if you give input in E-plane arm, if you give input over here, as it is a difference arm, no output will be there in H arm, and over the collinear arms, equal magnitude, opposite phase output will be received. If input is given in H arm, no output in E arm, and as it is sum arm, equal magnitude and equal phase has been received at the collinear arms. That is, collinear arms means arm one, this main arm is the collinear arm. So it is the main waveguide, and these two are side arms, that is E arm and H arm. So as the name suggests here, if we give input at E arm, same amplitude, different phase, opposite phase will be there in collinear arms. If input is given in H arm, equal amplitude and equal phase will be there in collinear arms, and there is no output at E arm. And if the input is given in collinear arms, sum of two inputs, here we have given only one input, and if you give two inputs over the collinear arms, that is the side arms here and here, the output will be sum of the two inputs at the H arm and difference of the two inputs at the opposite arm. If both the two inputs given over the collinear arm are equal in magnitude, their difference will be 0. So 0 output will be there in E arm, and sum of the two inputs will be received at the H arm. This is what MagicT configuration and working is. Based on this only we are having S matrix, that is scattering matrix. So we will see one animation for this. See here. So if you give input over here, if you give input over one of the side arm, no output will be at the another side arm, and if you give input at H arm, this is the H arm, this is the E arm. If you give input at the H arm, input is given in H arm, the output will be same in amplitude and same in phase over the collinear arm, this arm. And if input is given in E arm, no output at H arm, and the output is equal in phase and equal in magnitude and opposite in phase in the collinear arms. This is the animation for MagicT. Here time dependent electric field distribution at 10 GHz has been given and excited. Here input is given in port 1. If given input is given in any one of the collinear arms, another arm won't get any signal. It is just isolated, and so here port 2 is isolated, and the signal is divided equally between port 3 and port 4. This is to analyze the bending of waveforms. So this is how MagicT will be designed.